Hello and welcome back to my humble show. In watching today's House Oversight Committee hearing on alleged Biden family corruption, my conclusion is this. What I see is a room full of politicians practicing political theater, essentially shouting fire in a crowded theater, unable to agree upon where exactly the fire was started, much less upon who started it. I would agree that where there's smoke, there's generally fire, but the problem is that so much of the smoke comes from these politicians blowing it that it's nearly impossible to prove that Joe Biden is actually an arsonist. The Democrats' problem is that they vote only blue, see only red, and are forced to defend their own guy until he's dead. In other words, they give not one iota of a care whether or not Biden is corrupt, so long as Donald Trump and his Republicans are disrupted. When the conversation is about Trump, they act like the entire world is on fire. But when the conversation is about Biden, they insist that there isn't so much as evidence of a scent of smoke from a fire somewhere on the other side of the world. I'll rhetorically reiterate. If Trump breaks wind, they claim not only that he's creating a wildfire, but also that he's causing global warming. If Biden's pseudonym is lighter fluid, and every last member of his family is a matchstick salesman, they claim that's not so much as a coincidence. My point is, it's the epitome of partisan posturing. As for Republicans, their problem is that they themselves are indeed defending one of the most flammable, inflammatory, and flamboyant political figures in American history. Not to mention, he's full of hot air. It's how he operates. It's how he negotiates. He both lives and dies by that sword, or shall I say, torch. That's precisely why congressional hearings sound like never-ending whataboutism competitions. Republicans are forced to defend the man of many indictments, while failing to even pin a specific high crime or misdemeanor on the current donkey-in-chief. Zooming back out, the ultimate problem here is that too many people feel that it's not enough to simply assert that they support the lesser of two evils, so to speak. Instead, they end up pretending that their preferred political figure is some kind of saintly savior, an attempt to emphasize the sinister sins of their devilishly evil opposition. Around and around we go. It's no longer that you get to decide, it's that you pick a side, democracy or dictatorship. Now, it may not be enough to say whatever floats your boat, when that ship has already sailed. But let's not act like power corrupts only the party which we happen to oppose. Politicians of all affiliations tend to operate according to common incentives rather than by common sense. And that's just my 2 cents. In terms of Congress, Tony Bobulinski seemed far more credible than anyone else I heard in today's hearing, especially compared to the Democrats who were trying desperately to smear him. Will anything come from all of it? Besides more political theater? It's unlikely, but in the meantime, grab your popcorn and watch out for corn pop. Or something like that. Hashtag Where's Hunter? Feel free to disagree with me. Let me know in the comments below what you think and what you know. I gotta go, but what say you?